Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, ma'am.
Oh, my
Good morning, ma'am.
I could not hear you all. My volume, my laptop volume was minimum, so I couldn't hear you all. Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, we have done this earlier, children. Now I want each one of you to take up one question and answer this. Are the angles marked 1 and 2 adjacent? Are the angles marked 1 and 2 adjacent? If they are not, say why. All right. Now the first one. Anugraha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Anugraha. Tell us in the first figure.
Ma'am, they are adjacent, ma'am.
Figure.
They are adjacent, ma'am.
Which angles? Which angles are adjacent angles?
Ma'am, AOB and BOC, ma'am.
Yeah. Why? Which is the common vertex?
Ma'am, O.
Which is the common arm?
B, ma'am.
No, common arm. P is a point.
Ma'am, OB.
OB is the common arm. OB is the common arm. Okay, 1 minute. Which are the arms? Anugraha, which are the arms of the, which are the arms of angle 1?
Ma'am, OA and OB.
OA and OB. Which are the arms of angle 2?
OB and OC.
OB and OC. So now which is the OA and OB for angle 1? OB and OC for angle 2. So which is the common arm?
OB, ma'am.
OB. Common vertex is O. Which are the non-common arms?
Ma'am, OA and OC.
Where do they lie? They lie on? Either sides of the common arm, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, OB is the common arm. OA and OC, they lie on either sides, like opposite sides of the common arm OB. So, since they satisfy all the conditions to be adjacent angles, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. Correct, Anugraha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Deepshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. In figure 2, are angles 1 and 2 adjacent angles?
1 minute, ma'am.
Anugraha, in figure 1, do angles 1 and 2 form a linear pair? In figure 1, Anugraha, do angles 1 and 2 form a linear pair?
Yes, ma'am.
What do we understand by linear pair? The non-common arms must be opposite rays. The non-common arms must be opposite rays. I'll get back to Anugraha. Anugraha, tell me in figure 1, which are the non-common arms?
Ma'am, OA and OC.
Okay, they lie on opposite sides of the common arm OB, but are they opposite rays? Are they going in the opposite directions? OA and OC.
No, ma'am.
No, they are not going in the opposite directions. They're going in different directions, but not exactly in the opposite directions. Like north and south are opposite directions. North and south, east and west.
Yes, ma'am.
So now the non-common arms OA and OC, they're going on opposite sides of the common arm OB, but they're not going in the opposite directions. So angle 1 and angle 2, they are adjacent angles, but they do not form a linear pair.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me, you tell me now. Angle 1 and angle 2, are they adjacent angles? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. They are adjacent.
They are adjacent angles. Do they form a linear pair?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, because the uncommon arms
Non-common
are
arms. Non-common arms.
non-common arms are not in the opposite direction.
They're not going in the opposite, they must go in opposite directions. They are not going in the opposite directions. Which are the non-common arms?
OA and OC.
Okay, OA and OC, they're not going in the opposite directions. They are on either sides of the common arm OB, but they're not going in the opposite directions. So they don't form a linear pair. Deepshika, figure 2, 1 and 2 adjacent angles, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Adjacent angle, ma'am.
Common vertex, quickly, common vertex?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, which is the common vertex?
Ma'am, O, ma'am.
Common arm?
OR, ma'am.
Non-common arms?
Ma'am, P and PO and PO and OQ, ma'am.
No, okay, good. But you should name the rays from this endpoint, OP, OQ. It's
Okay,
not
ma'am.
PO. It's not PO. You must say OP. This endpoint you must say first and then the direction in which it is extending. When we say OP, that means it's going in the direction of P. It's not
Okay,
PO,
ma'am.
it is OP, yeah. And OQ, yeah. OP and OQ are the non-common arms. Are they opposite rays?
Yes, ma'am.
Are they going in exactly opposite directions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now tell me, 1 and 2 are adjacent angles?
Yes, ma'am.
1 and 2 form a linear pair?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. I hope all of us understand that.
Yes, ma'am.
Adjacent angles need not form a linear pair. Adjacent angles need not form. See now in figure 1, they are adjacent angles. 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. But they need not form a linear pair. 1 and 2 do not form a linear pair in figure 1. While in figure 2, 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. And they also form a linear pair. Swati?
Ma'am?
Yeah. In figure 3?
Ma'am, in figure 3, they are not adjacent angles, ma'am.
Angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent angles. Okay, which is the common vertex?
Ma'am, common vertex is O, ma'am.
Think again. Do they have a common vertex?
They do not have a common vertex,
Yeah, they
ma'am.
don't. Yeah, that is the reason why. Complete it. That's the reason why.
Ma'am, that's the reason why they are not adjacent pair of angles, ma'am.
Adjacent angles. They're not adjacent angles. Name. How do you name angle 1, Swati?
Ma'am, we name angle 1 as OA. Ma'am, you're asking angles or rays, ma'am?
Angle 1. How do you name angle 1?
Ma'am, it's like APB or PP, yeah, BPA, ma'am.
Yeah, so which is the vertex? Which is the letter that comes in the middle?
Ma'am, like P?
P. P is the vertex of angle 1. P is the vertex of angle 1. What about angle 2? Which is the vertex of angle 2?
O is the vertex of angle 2, ma'am.
How do you name angle 2?
Ma'am, it's like BOC or COB.
Yeah, so which is the vertex?
O, ma'am. Ma'am, for
Swati,
angle 2, it's O.
children, just give me a minute. I'm just getting back. Just give me a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Swati, which is the vertex of angle 2?
Ma'am, O, ma'am.
O is the vertex. Okay, so the vertex of angle 1 is P and the vertex of angle 2 is O. So do the two angles 1 and 2 have a common vertex?
No, ma'am, they do not
No.
have a common vertex.
Yeah. So now why 1 and 2 are not adjacent angles, Swati?
Ma'am, 1 and 2 are not adjacent pair of angles since they do not share a common vertex in them, ma'am.
Yeah. One, see, of the three, even if one is not satisfied, you don't have to check the others. You don't have to check the others. Angle 1 and angle 2 do not have a common vertex. The vertex of angle 1 is P, while the vertex of angle 2 is O. So they do not have a common vertex. So they are not adjacent angles. You don't have to check if they have a common arm and their non-common arms are opposite rays. You don't have to check all that. Even if one is not satisfied, they don't form adjacent pair of angles. So here, because they don't have a common vertex, angle 1 and 2 are not adjacent angles. Nandana?
Ma'am,
Yeah. How do you name angle 2?
ma'am, MON, ma'am.
Angle 2.
Ma'am, the figure 3, ma'am.
No. Figure 4 only.
Yes, ma'am. NOP, ma'am.
MOP. And what about angle 1?
MON, ma'am.
No, angle 1 is this one. This is angle 1.
NOP.
NOP. So do they have a common vertex? 1 and 2?
Yes, ma'am. 0 is the common vertex, ma'am.
O is the common vertex. O is the common vertex. Correct. Which are the arms of angle 1?
Ma'am, ON and OP, ma'am.
Sorry, children, just a minute. Yes, children. Not Swati. Nandana.
Ma'am,
Arms of angle 1.
ma'am, ONN, ma'am.
Not like that. Which are the arms of angle 1?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, ONN and OMP, ma'am.
ON and OP.
OP. Yes, ma'am.
ON is one ray. ON is a ray. OP is another ray. Between these two rays only you have angle 1. ON,
Yes, ma'am.
OP. These are the arms of angle 1. Which are the arms of angle 2?
Ma'am, OM and ON, ma'am.
No, ma, this is angle 2. This full thing is angle 2. Which are the arms of angle 2? Angle 2. Which are the arms of angle 2?
Ma'am, ON and OP.
OM and OP. OM and OP. Now, which is the common arm?
Ma'am, ON, ma'am.
No, see, now if you write down, you can make out. For angle 1, which are the common arm? Sorry, for angle 1, which are the arms? ON and OP. And for angle 2, the arms are OM and OP. So which is the common arm? Which is the arm common to both the angles? Write down your book and tell me.
Oh, ma'am, ON and OP. ON
No.
and ON.
No, 1 minute, 1 minute. There should be no confusion. 1 minute. Do you have a book and pen with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now just write the arms of angle 1 and read from your book. Which are the arms of angle 1?
Ma'am, ON and OP, ma'am.
Okay. Now below that, which are the arms of angle 2? Write down your book. Which are the arms of angle 2?
Ma'am, ON and OP.
Now look at both and tell me which is the common arm for angle 1 and 2. Which is the common arm? Which is that arm which you have written in both the angles?
Ma'am, OP, ma'am.
No. Are you able to make out that? Is it in your book? OP?
Yes, ma'am.
I no answer, Nandana. See, for angle 1, O, N and OP are the arms for angle 1. This is for angle 1. For angle 2, the arms are, O, M and again OP. OP.
Yes.
So this is the common arm. This is the arm common to both the angles. OP.
Yes.
Yeah, so the common vertex is O, the common arm is OP. Which are the non-common arms? These are the non-common arms.
Ma'am, ON and OM.
These are the non-common arms. This is the common arm. This is the common arm, OP. These are the non-common arms. These are the non-common arms, ON and OM. Where do they lie? Do they lie on opposite sides of the common arm, OP?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Nandana, you're sleepy today.
No, ma'am, I didn't attend the class of adjacent angles, ma'am. I was leaving, so I can't understand.
Okay, darling, you should have seen the recording, no? I've shared the recording. Please watch that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, please watch that and then watch this recording also.
Mm.
Okay, who will take over? Fine, Nandana. Then I'll not question you today. Yeah.
Shall I
Matthew?
take?
Matthew?
Ma'am?
Yeah, tell me. Which are the non-common arms?
Ma'am, PA, OB, OC, ma'am.
No, we are talking about 4.
Ma'am, for OP, OM, ma'am.
OP and?
OM. Ma'am?
So Matthew, voice in the back. Matthew, I'll ask somebody else.
Ma'am, I cannot hear your voice, ma'am.
Matthew, unmute your mute your mic. Sorry. Yeah, Mritika.
Ma'am,
Yeah, Mritika, please tell us which is the common in figure 4. Which is the common arm?
OP, ma'am.
OP is a common arm. Which are the non-common arms?
OM and ON, ma'am.
Okay, now look at the arms OM and ON. Okay, look at the arms OM.
Okay, ma'am.
Look at the arms OM and ON. Where's the common arm? OP, right?
Yes,
OP
ma'am.
is a common arm. Where are the non-common arms? Do they lie on the same side of the common arm or opposite sides of the common arm? We are trying to understand if angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent angles. So they
Ma'am,
have
ON is ON is in the same side, ma'am, but there is no opposite, ma'am.
no, which is the common arm you said?
OP, ma'am.
Okay, now the non-common arms ON and OM, where do they lie? OP is here. Both of them lie. You can see here, both of them lie to the same side of the common arm. It's not like this. It should be actually like this. If this is the common arm, there should be one arm like this and another arm like this. See, like this is the common arm. This is the common arm. The non-common arms, you know, one must be, see, like this is above and the other one is below. They're lying on either sides. Either side. That is one is, if this is the common arm, if this is the common arm, if one arm lies in this side and the other arm lies here on this side, they lie on either sides. You can see that now here they lie on the same side. Both of them lie on the same side of the common arm. The common arm is OP. You can see that the non-common arms ON and OM, they lie on the same side of OP. Both of them lie on this side of OP. It should actually be, one should be like on this side of OP, the other should be on this side of OP.
One should be on right and one should be on left, ma'am.
Here in this one, you can say above and below. Correct?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is the, yeah. This
Ma'am,
is
we can tell that the non-common are on or either side of the common arm.
Yeah, correct. The non-common arms must be on either sides of the common arm. That is like the common arm should be in the middle, kind of. The common arm should be like in the middle. The non-common arms must be on either sides. So here, this is the, so here, this is the common arm. And these are the non-common arms. So like this is not in the middle. This should be like here. OP should be like here in the middle, in between these two. In between these two. You can see the other figures. This is these are the non-common arms, and you can see that this is the common arm is between the non-common arms. So in figure 4, they have a common vertex, they have a common arm, but the non-common arms, they lie on the same side of the common arm. So you can understand like this, that the common arm should be in the middle. See here, the common arm is in the middle. OB is the common arm. It's in the middle. The non-common arms are on either sides or on either sides. Is the class following?
Yes, ma'am. And figure 4 is also not a
Ma'am,
linear pair, ma'am.
Ma'am, figure is not adjacent to one.
Yeah, angle 1 and angle 2 are not adjacent angles.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Angle
since the angle is not lying in the either side of the non-common arms, ma'am.
Yeah, they have a common vertex, they have a common arm, but the non-common arms, they don't lie on either sides. They lie on the same side of the common arm. So angle 1 and 2 are not adjacent angles, and they also don't form a linear pair.
Yes, ma'am. Now I understand, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice. Very good. Yeah, Mritika, try the 5th one.
Ma'am,
Common vertex.
Ma'am, this angle is an adjacent angles. Angle is an adjacent angle, ma'am.
No, we'll answer one by one. Tell me the common vertex.
Common vertex. One, ma'am. O, ma'am.
O is the common vertex. Which is the common arm? Name. How do you name angle 1, Mritika?
Angle 1. OCD. COD, ma'am.
COD or
DOC.
DOC. Okay. And how do you name angle 2?
Angle 2. BOB, ma'am, or BOD, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. BOD or DOB.
Yes,
Which
ma'am.
are the arms of angle 1?
OC and OD, ma'am.
Which are the arms of angle 2?
OB and OD.
So now which is the common arm?
OD.
For angle 1, the arms are OC and OD.
And OD.
Okay. And for angle 2?
OD and OB.
OD and OB.
OB. Yes, ma'am.
This is for angle 1. The first one is for angle 1. This is for angle
2.
Okay. So this is the common arm. See here, OD, OD, OD. OD is the common arm. Then these are the non-common arms. These are the non-common arms.
Yes, ma'am.
OD is the common arm. OD is the common arm. OD is the common arm. So these are the non-common arms. The others, OC and OB. OC and OB. See, OD is the common arm. So the non-common arms are OC and OB. OC and OB. OC and OB. Mritika, now does the common arm lie in the middle? Lie in the middle meaning, does it lie between the other two arms, the non-common arms? Does the common arm lie between the non-common arms?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that means the non-common arms are on either side. See, this is the common arm. The non-common arms lie on either sides of the common arm.
Yes,
so now angle 1 and 2, are they adjacent angles?
Angle 1 and 2. Yes, ma'am.
Because they have a common vertex, they have a common arm, and their non-common arms.
Their non-common arms are in either sides
Of the common arm. Very good, very good. Okay. Now, Mritika, tell us if angle 1 and 2 form a linear pair.
No, ma'am.
Now, to form a linear pair, the non-common arms must be opposite rays. The condition that is to be satisfied is the two adjacent angles form a linear pair. Two adjacent angles form a linear pair if their non-common arms are opposite rays. Their non-common arms must be opposite rays. So 1 and 2 are adjacent angles, that we understood. 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. Now, which are the non-common arms, Mritika? See from here and tell me which are the non-common arms. Which are the non-common arms?
And selected.
OC and OB. OC and OB. Are OC and OB opposite rays?
No, ma'am.
They're not opposite rays. They're not going in opposite directions. Like if OB is going like this, then OC should go in the opposite direction like this. But no, see here, OB is going in this direction. What is this? This is east, huh? East, okay. And what about this? This one is west here and south here, somewhat southwest direction. They're not going in exactly opposite directions.
Ma'am, it is just an inverse picture of figure 1, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. So angle 1 and 2, they don't form a linear pair. They are adjacent angles, but they do not form a linear pair.
Ma'am, and they do not even have a straight angle of measure 180 degree, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what. The non-common arms, they're not opposite rays. Only when they're opposite rays, they'll have 180 on them.
Yes, ma'am.
You're right, yeah. You can read this, children. Take a picture of this one. We did discuss this that day.
Yes, ma'am, and also took the screenshot of this, ma'am.
No, this one I hadn't prepared the other days.
Ma'am, the question I have took a screenshot.
Yeah. Take a picture, children.
Took screenshot, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, you told to do as homework, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. This one, right?
Yes, ma'am, this one.
Yeah. Children, I'm just showing you the answer now. Please check your answers and ask me if you have any questions. I'll just wait for 5 minutes. Kindly check your answers. Kindly check your answers and please ask me if you have any questions. The order is not important. See, I have written this one first. You might have written something else first. The order is not important. You must have all these pairs of angles with you. 5 pairs. You must have these 5 pairs. And maybe, see, I have written EOB. You might have written BOE. Both are the same. So BOD can be DOB in your book. Kindly check, children. Please ask me your doubts.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am, but not in this.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, in a vertically opposite angle, if 1 and 2 are vertically opposite and their measure is combinedly given as 100, and then the another opposite angle which is 4 and 3, and they ask to find the measure of angle 4, how should we find it, ma'am?
Okay, vertically opposite angles are equal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if one pair, they measure 100. See, I'll do it here for you.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. 1 and 2 combinedly make the measure
Yeah,
as 100.
I understood. I understood. I understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is 1. And
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
2. Together they are 100. So it should be 50 here. 1 and 2 are equal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, 1 plus 2 is 1 plus angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 100. But 1 and 2 are equal angles.
Yes, ma'am, like 2x.
I'll show you the steps. 1 minute. Angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 100, correct? Swati?
Yes, ma'am.
Angle 1 plus angle 2 is 100, okay. But angle 1 and 2 are equal because they're vertically opposite angles. So I can write angle 1, instead of angle 2, I can write angle 1 itself because angle 1 and 2 are equal. Is equal to 100. See, these are the steps. Angle 1 plus 2 is 100, but 1 and 2 are equal angles. So instead of 2, I can write 1 itself because 1 and 2 are equal. Or I'll tell you. Okay, now what is 1 plus 1? Twice of angle 1. Twice of angle 1 because x plus x is 2x. X plus x is 2x. Similarly, angle 1 plus angle 1 is twice of angle 1 is 100. So angle 1 will be equal to 100 by 2. 100 by 2. If at all you want the steps, 100 by 2. So angle 1 is equal to 50 degrees. Angle 1 is equal to 50 degrees. These are the steps. Otherwise, you can, if it is objective, you just have to select the answers. So I'll tell you. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 100 given. But 1 is equal to 2. See, 1 plus 2 is equal to 100 is given. But 1 and 2 are equal. So in the next step, I'll write 1 as it is. Instead of 2, I'll write 1 only. Because 1 and 2 are equal. Is equal to 100. Angle 1 plus angle 1 is twice of angle 1. Like x plus x is 2x. Angle 1 plus angle 1 is twice of angle 1 is equal to 100. So angle 1 will be 100 by 2. So angle 1 is 50. So you get angle 1 is 50. If 1 is 50, 2 is also 50. If 1 is 50, 2 is also 50. Because they're equal. Now you can mark this as angle 3. You can mark this as angle 3 and say angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180, linear pair. Angle 1 plus angle 3. Angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180, linear pair. What is angle 1? 50 degrees. 50 degrees plus angle 3 is equal to 180. So what is angle 3?
Ma'am, 180 minus 50, ma'am.
So angle 3 is equal to 180 minus 50, which is 130 degrees. Angle 3 is 130 degrees. If angle 3 is 130 degrees, what will be the measure of angle 4?
130, ma'am, because they are vertically
130
opposite.
vertically opposite angles are equal. So you must use linear pair also here to find the other pair of angles.
Ma'am, if the given measure or the combined measure of an vertically opposite angles are not divisible by 2, can it be in decimal?
Yeah, it can be. Yes. Supposing they are 25. 12.5, 12.5. Yeah, you can get. Angles need not measure exactly 40, exactly 50. They can be in decimals also.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
and we have to find the another vertically opposite angle. We have to subtract this decimal with 180, ma'am. And we get the same decimal.
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions, children?
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay.
No doubt, ma'am.
Complement, supplement, you know all this. I think we discussed this in the last class. We had to just check if they're complementary or supplementary. Did we finish? Yeah, this also we finished in the last class,
Yes,
remember?
ma'am. We have finished, ma'am. This too done, ma'am.
Can I show you the answer? Did I show you the answer for this?
Yes, ma'am. You have already showed.
What about this one? An angle is greater than 45 degrees. Is its complementary? An angle is greater than 45 degrees. Is its complementary angle greater than 45 degrees or equal to 45 degrees or less than 45 degrees?
Ma'am, lesser than 45 degrees.
Lesser
Yeah.
than 40.
Children, all of us should take an example. That's all. See.
Ma'am, equal to 45, ma'am.
Okay, let's check. An angle is greater than 45 degrees. So let me take 50 degrees. Okay, an angle is greater than 45 degrees. So let me take 50 degrees. What is the complement of 50?
40, ma'am.
40. Now is the answer more than 45, equal to 45 or less than 45?
It's less than 45, ma'am.
It's less than 45. If you take different examples, you'll always get it's less than 45.
Ma'am, like
Okay,
when we take an example.
let me take 46. Let the angle be 46. What will be the complement of 46?
Ma'am, 46 it's 134, ma'am.
The complement of 46 is 44 degrees. The complement of 46 degrees is 44 degrees. Now is 44 less than 45? Matthew?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's less than 45. So when an angle is greater than 45 degrees, its complement will always be less than 45 degrees.
Like in last question, they have asked if one angle is greater by 10, what will be the other angle, ma'am? It will be like less.
Yeah, correct. In the earlier question, if one angle is greater, the other angle will be smaller, correct. Children, for such questions, take an example and check. An angle is greater than 45 degrees. So let's take 46. Is its complementary angle? So we have to find the complement. The complement of 46 is 44. Now 44 is less than 45. So the answer is less than 45. The complementary angle will be less than 45 degrees.
Ma'am, so if they ask supplement and they ask half of its angle, which is 90, and they give it as an angle is greater than 90, also it will be same, no, ma'am?
Same answer, correct. Good question. Same answer, yes. If an angle measures more than 90 degrees, then its supplementary angle will measure less than 90 degrees. So you will have three options. Will measure more than 90, equal to 90, less than 90.
Less than 90, ma'am.
Yeah, if one angle is more than 90 degrees, the other will be less than 90 degrees. Only then there will be supplementary angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Have we finished this, children? No.
Yes, ma'am. This was a homework, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, check your answers. Please check your answers, children. If you have not done it, see those who have completed, please check your answers. Check each and every answer. Those who have not finished, write it down now quickly. As you're writing, understand what you're writing. Those who have finished, please read every answer, check if you've got the same thing. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll get back, children. I'll give you 5 minutes for this. I'll get
Done checking, ma'am.
Yes, Swati said she finished. What about the others?
Yes, ma'am. Finished, ma'am.
I've given the answer with the reason.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Children, certain things, you must read. Only when you read, you may get your, you will be able to ask yourself if you've understood or not and what your doubt is. Certain things like this, when we're talking about angles, now that you've understood what we mean by vertically opposite angles, adjacent angles, linear pair, I think you should be able to read the answers and, understand if you have understood clearly. Any questions?
No, ma'am, no doubts.
This one also, I think, was homework. If not, see it now. Was this homework, children?
No, ma'am, until question 9 only you gave.
Okay, fine. So here, see, indicate which pair of angles are vertically opposite angles. So you can see the pairs of vertically opposite angles, angle 1 and angle 4. Agree? Angle 1 and angle 4.
Yes, ma'am, they are.
Then angle 5 and 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is one angle. Like, see here, when you take this line, excuse me, this line and this line, see here, this line, these two lines, okay? When you take these two lines, ignore this one, ignore this one, ignore this line. Just think it's not there, this is not there. Okay, this line. So there's an X, there's an X being formed. There's an X being formed. So this one is 5. 5 and this one is 2 and 3 together. This is 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is not, they are not two different angles. They are two different angles, but together they make one angle. So this one angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. They form a pair of vertically opposite angles. That's what I've written here. Angle 5 and 2 plus 3. Then angle 4 and angle 1, vertically opposite angles. Correct?
Ma'am, an angle 3 and 2 is equal to 5, ma'am.
Sorry?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Angle 2 and angle 3, when we add 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, ma'am.
No, not the numerical values like that. You cannot add the numerical values 2 plus 3, 5. It's not like that.
Ma'am, for this I said, ma'am, it is also coming as 5.
Oh, okay,
For
fine.
angle, ma'am.
Okay, mathematically that's not the concept, but you're just saying 2 plus 3 is also 5. It's also working like that, you're saying. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then linear pair of angles?
Ma'am, it's a combined angle 1 and 5, ma'am. And angle 2 and, angle 5, 4, and 2 and 4 also.
Yeah, when you take up this, see, to identify linear pair of angles, identify the straight line and you should take a ray on it. Take a ray on it. So look at the straight line. Look at this straight line. And there is a ray on it. There is a ray on it. So angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Angle 1 plus angle 5. So angle 1 and angle 5 are, or angle 1 and angle 5 form a linear pair of angles. Similarly, when you take this line, take a straight line and take a ray on it like this. So you can see angle 5 and angle 4. Identify the line and the ray on the line. So see here, this line. This is the line. This is the line. This is the ray on it. So angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Because 4 and 5, they stand on the straight line. Or 4 and 5 form linear pair of angles.
Ma'am, if they ask, if can we also write angle 4, 3 and 2 is also linear pair?
No, pair, what do we mean by pair? The term pair?
2 angles, ma'am.
Yeah, so for 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 180, but they don't form a linear pair.
If they ask linear angles, we can write no, ma'am.
Yeah, they are linear angles. There's nothing like that. We cannot remove the term pair from there and make it linear angles. For that, we say angles on a straight line and up to 180. 2, 3, and 4. There are 3 angles on a straight line.
Yes, ma'am.
2, 3, and 4 are angles on a straight line. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 180.
Okay, ma'am.
Linear pair, children, identify the straight line and a ray on it. So you can see 1 and 5. You can see 5 here. You can see 1 here. 1 plus 5. 1 and 5 form a linear pair of angles. Similarly, there's another straight line like this. And there's a ray on it like this. And you can see angle 5 here and angle 4 here. So 4 plus 5 is 180, or 4 and 5 form a linear pair. See, on the straight line, we have these two angles, pair of angles. On a straight line, 4 and 5, linear pair. 1 and 5, linear pair. Now, this is a straight line. This is a straight line. And we have 1, 2, and 3 on it. But they don't form a linear pair because there are 3 angles. Linear pair is about 2 angles which add up to 180. What's the reason? Are they adjacent angles 1 and 2?
No, ma'am, because they're not having
No.
a common vertex, ma'am.
Yeah.
And the non-common arms are not either side of the common arms, ma'am.
No, they don't have a common vertex. Children, just give me a minute. Try this one. I'll get back to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please try this. I'll take you to the earlier slide, the one which I just showed. I'll just get back. Please try this. Draw these figures in your book and find the values of x, y, and z.
Ma'am,
Done, ma'am.
Yeah, children. Going back to this figure, angle 1 and angle 2, they are not adjacent angles because, what's the reason? Because
They do not share a common vertex, ma'am.
that's all. Because they don't have a common vertex. One condition is not satisfied. That's it. They're not adjacent. You don't have to check anything else.
Ma'am, but the angle 1 and angle 2's measure is same or not, ma'am?
That only if the lines are parallel, they're alternate angles, so they'll be equal. Now, if I call this A, if I call this O, P, and B. Now, which is so they don't have a common vertex. Which is the vertex of angle 1?
O, ma'am.
Vertex of angle 2?
Ma'am,
P,
P.
ma'am.
P. So they don't have a common vertex. Which are the arms of angle 1?
Ma'am, O, A, and
O,
O,
A, and O, P, ma'am.
OA and OP. Arms of angle 1, OA and OP. Arms of angle 2?
Ma'am,
PO and
PO
PB,
and
ma'am.
PB, ma'am.
PO and PB, this one. PO and PB, this one, these two. So this is the common arm. This is the common arm. OP is the common arm. And the non-common arms OA and PB, sorry. The non-common arms OA and PB, do they lie on either sides of the common arm?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
yes, see, one is on this side, one is on this side. They do lie. But the thing is, they don't have a common vertex. They lie on opposite sides. See, this is the common arm. This is the common arm. One is on this side, the other is on this side. But the thing is, they don't have a common vertex. The two angles don't have a common vertex, and hence they are not adjacent angles.
Should I tell for A?
Yes, Nandana?
Ma'am, first X is equal to 55, ma'am.
Yeah, reason?
Ma'am, because they are vertically opposite angles.
And they're equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, then next.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and Y is equal to 125, ma'am.
Correct. Then what is Z?
Ma'am, Z is also 125 because vertically opposite angles are equal, ma'am.
Very good.
Ma'am, shall I say
Correct.
for a second?
Yeah, what's the value of X?
Ma'am, the value of X is equal to 115, ma'am. Because the value of Y is an obtuse angle, ma'am. Here they are straight angles, ma'am. Y plus 40 is equal to a linear pair, ma'am. So 180 minus 40 will get us 140, ma'am. So here X, when we combine it without 25, and Y and X are vertically opposite angles, ma'am. So one measure is given as 125. So it results in 140, ma'am. So 140 minus 25 is equal to 115, ma'am. And
No,
Z
this
is
figure I took it from NCRT, but there's something wrong with it. No, it doesn't look. Because if let me just check this figure, because this is a straight line. If this is 40 and this is 25, and this angle will be 115. But when you do it here,
ma'am, the same I told, ma'am.
And for
115.
and to find Y, and to find
Ma'am,
okay,
but
I
I
was
did in
confused. Sorry,
another
yeah,
method,
proceed.
ma'am.
Yeah, children. Proceed. Yes, you were talking about Y, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No. I was confused with something else. Yes. Yeah, you go ahead. Who was talking? Swati. Swati, come again. No. I did not probably get you correctly. Tell me again.
Yes. Ma'am, since Y and Z are vertically opposite angle, one of the measure of X is given, ma'am, like 25. So if to find the Y measure, it is a linear pair, ma'am. So 180 minus 40, ma'am. So it will be 140, ma'am. So the measure of Y is 150.
Okay, Y is 140. You're saying Y is 140.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Ma'am, and
Okay,
X,
then?
ma'am, yes, ma'am. And without this middle angle or middle arm of X, it will be like they both Y and X are vertically opposite angles, ma'am. And we get Y results into 140, ma'am. So 140 minus 25 is equal to 115, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And then X is equal to 40, ma'am, as their vertically opposite angles are equal.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, 1 minute. We'll see
Ma'am,
the
in
answer and then
this.
we'll confuse.
Yes, ma'am.
Vandana, We'll just see the answer and then I'll clarify your doubts here. So Z is equal to 40, vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, let's see the answer. So you can see it here. So first, in this first one, X is equal to 55 degrees. Vertically opposite angles are equal. X is 55. Then X and Y, they form a linear pair. X and Y. X and Y, they form a linear pair. Or here I've taken Y and 55. What I've worked here is, you can do with X also. Here I've worked Y plus 55 is 180. Now you should understand that Y and 55, they form a linear pair. This is a straight line. Y plus 55 is equal to 180. Because these two angles, they stand on the straight line. Y and 55, they stand on the straight line. So Y plus 55 is equal to 180. So you get Y is equal to 125 degrees. 180 minus 55, 125 degrees. So if Y is 125, Z is also 125 because vertically opposite angles are equal. So first X is equal to 55 degrees, vertically opposite angles are equal. Then to find Y plus 55 is equal to 180. So that will give us Y 125 degrees. And once you find Y, Z is equal to 125. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Any doubts with the first one?
No doubts, ma'am.
Others?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, ma'am.
All right, now let's see the second one. You can do anything first. See, now you can work this also first. I've done with this with X25 and Z. Okay. Okay, fine. See, children, I'll tell you something. It's not on the screen. You can also do this. You can find X first. How do you find X? 40. This is the straight line. This is the straight line. This one is a straight line. You can see here from here to here. This is a straight angle. Straight line and straight angle. 180 degrees. So you can see, you can travel from here 40, X, 25. So see here, this is the straight line. I'm traveling on the straight line. See here like this. This is a straight line. I'll start from here. I'll have to end here. Okay. So see here. I start on the straight line. I should go like this and end on the straight line. So see here. 40, X, 25. So 40 plus X plus 25 is equal to 180. You can find X like that first, I'm saying. 40 plus X plus 25 is equal to 180. We'll give you X. When you work that, you'll get X is 115. Then to work Y, you can do what you see on the screen here. You can also do like that, I'm saying. Y and 40, they form a linear pair. They stand on the straight line, Y and 40. See here, from here, on the straight line, from here to here, it's Y plus 40. So Y plus 40 is equal to 180, straight angle. So you find Y. And then to find Z, Z and 40 are vertically opposite angles. Z and 40 are vertically opposite angles. You can see here, Z and 40 are vertically opposite angles. So Z is equal to 40 degrees. You can do it in different ways, children. This is not the only way of answering. Yes, somebody had some doubts. Yes.
No, my doubt is cleared, ma'am.
No, what was your question, Nandana?
Ma'am, actually, I have a doubt in both the figures, ma'am. I got the answer, ma'am, but I suddenly thought that Y and Z are vertically opposite angles now, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I thought
Yeah, tell me.
Mama, I forgot the question, ma'am.
No problem. Now you have no doubts, is it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. My doubt is clear, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
You told that we need to add y plus 50 angle 55 is equal to 180 degree. No, ma'am. That's my doubt, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it clear, children? Deepshika, repeat. How
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
find
Clear.
x?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Okay, Deepshika, tell us, how do you find x? If I want to find x first. Are you there, Deepshika? Anugraha? Anugraha, if I want to find x first, how will you find?
For which one, ma'am?
For figure 2.
Ma'am, can I say?
No, Anugraha, let me see what Anugraha says. Anugraha, how will you find x in figure 2?
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
No, actually, I don't want the answer. I just want that equation to find x.
Ma'am, shall I tell?
No, 1 second. Yes, I think Matthew wanted to say. Matthew?
Ma'am?
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, to find x angle y and z forms linear pair, ma'am.
No, I want for x. No. Don't beat the bush. I want the answer. How do you find x? What is the equation to find x? Okay, Nandana.
Shall I say?
No, 1 minute. Nandana?
Ma'am.
Yeah, you said you wanted to share the answer.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, angle x plus 40 is equal to 180 degree, ma'am.
X plus 40 is 180. Nandana. X and 40 is 180. Yeah? This is the
Sorry,
straight.
ma'am.
This is the straight line. How many angles you see on the straight line?
Ma'am, 3 angles, ma'am. X plus 40 plus 25 is equal to 180 degree, ma'am.
Yeah. X plus 40 plus 25 is equal to 180. So that will give you x, 115.
Yes,
then how do you find y?
Ma'am, y is also
Ma'am, shall I say for y?
Ma'am, y is also 100.
No, they're not vertically opposite angles.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like we have to find like one angle is 40 degree, ma'am. So here we have to find the y. So y, 40 plus y is equal to 180 degree, ma'am. So 180 minus 40.
Correct. So here this is a straight line. 40 plus y is equal to 180. Will give you y. And then z is equal to 40. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Complete this, children. Take a screenshot. Finish this by the next class.
Can we discuss answer now?
No, darling, I think it's time for today's session, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm done with the test, ma'am.
Oh, you finished the test? Very good. Others, yes? Yeah, please complete. Check. Okay,
Ma'am, I
good.
also completed.
Who's not done? Who's still to take up the test? Only if all of you finish, I can end the exam and show the results. Not the result, the answer, sorry.
Ma'am, today
you didn't
date,
get the results for before 3 tests, ma'am.
So results or solutions?
Solutions, ma'am.
Why? I've ended the exam, so let me check. If I've ended
Given,
the-
ma'am, I saw the solution.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Please check and get back to me. Okay, take a picture of this one, children. Complete this. We'll see it in the next class.
Yes, ma'am, took screenshot.
Yeah, this one also.
Yes, ma'am, you gave the solutions.
Oh, okay.
Took screenshot, ma'am.
Children, this one, question number 14. Take a picture. Complete this.
Yes, ma'am, took screenshot.
Okay. Okay, children. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.